Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's Reddit story really got to me. It's about a man who's been with his girlfriend for years, and her 13-year-old son just called him dad for the first time. It's one of those moments that shows you how love can build slowly and then hit you all at once. So in this post, the guy explains that he and his girlfriend have been living together full-time for about 5 years. He's always treated her son like his own. The boy's biological father is in prison, and an ex of the mom, who the boy once tried to call dad, yelled at him for it. Could you imagine that poor kid? Man. So this moment, it meant a lot more than just a word. So here's what happened. Over the weekend, the boy asked him if he could fix one of his friend's bikes. While he was working on it, another friend said, "Your dad is really good at fixing bikes." The man didn't think much of it at first, but later, while they were playing a video game together, he remembered that moment. He asked the boy what he said back then, but the boy didn't remember. So he asked softly, "Do you think of me as your dad?" And the boy nodded. That's getting to my heartstrings right now as we speak. That is one of the sweetest things. The boy nodded. He probably nodded because he was afraid that he was going to yell at him like the mom's ex did. And he probably nodded in a little bit of fear, I would say, just because he didn't want to mess anything up or say the wrong thing. And for the guy, the fact that he asked softly, that shows a lot. You know, he's being really gentle with the kid, obviously knowing the kid's background. And I really took to that part, and that just pulled on my strings really, really hard. So he said, "Do you think of me as your dad?" And the kid nodded. That was a breakthrough for both of them, because now this man who's been trying to be a dad to this kid for the 5 years he's been living there, he got confirmation. He's happy. He's probably ecstatic. And the kid nodding, hoping he didn't say the wrong thing. I mean, yeah, that definitely would get to anyone. So that was a good moment for them. That was the beginning of a bond, actually, in my opinion. So the man said he teared up immediately, and I almost teared up too reading it. So he teared up immediately. He stuttered trying to find words, but he couldn't say anything. So he just started the game and let the moment sink in. He said he's thought of the boy as his son for years, but finally hearing it back, it broke him in the best way. Oh yes, I'm sure it did. It's breaking me in the best way right now. It might be breaking one of you out there just to hear this. It's hard enough trying to get along with your own kid at the age of 13. They're a teen, they're going through their things, kids go through their things when they become teens. And he's trying to be a positive figure in the kid's life. That's a lot on both of them. So it broke him in the best way. Oh, I bet it did. That's awesome. That's really awesome. So the man admitted he didn't have a dad growing up. His own father didn't want anything to do with him. So he never really had a role model for how to be a dad. He just tried to be the kind of man he wished he had in his own life. And it turns out that was more than enough. Most definitely. Sounds to me like even though he didn't have a male figure in his life, he thought, "I don't know how to be a dad. What do I do?" He's actually doing everything right. He's bonding with the kid, they're playing video games, fixing bikes, trying to have conversations. He's being really gentle with the kid. He's showing all the right signs of being a father. And the kid receives it in a great way, and he nodded. So I think he's doing everything right just based on what I'm reading. I think he's got the qualities of being a great dad. And sometimes when you don't have certain things in your life, the things that you crave, you show that to others. So in this case, he didn't have a dad. He didn't have a role model. So being that he probably craved that and wanted that in his life for the longest time, he understands that feeling, and he's going to be that person who does that, who goes all out, puts in 110% for the kid. So sounds to me, buddy, like you're doing great. Honestly, when I read this story, it hit me really hard. And like I said, it's still kind of hitting me, even just reading it back to you guys. There's something so powerful about that kind of love, the kind that's chosen and not forced. Being a dad isn't about blood. It's about showing up, loving unconditionally, and being there through the small things. Fixing a bike, playing a game, listening. It's the little things that build trust, love, and connection. Sometimes those small moments mean more than any grand gesture ever could. And to be honest with you, I give this guy a handshake. I clap for him because he's doing an awesome job. And I'm quite sure the mom, I bet she feels great about it because now her son has a role model. Stories like this remind us that family isn't always defined by DNA. It's defined by effort, patience, and love that grows over time. You never know when the people you care for will finally see you the same way you see them. But when they do, it's everything. So what do you think of this story? Have you ever had a moment where someone showed you love like that or made you realize what you've meant to them? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd really love to hear them. I want to thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.